Today we'll be looking at the palm of Kylie Jenner. So first thing I noticed was that her heart line is upward swerving and ending between the first two fingers. So she's very good at choosing her partners, and also that is upward swerving, so she's romantic. This also has the drawback that she might, lose her temper or display her emotions and have no control over emotions over time. We see that the headline is separate from the lifeline, slightly separate from the lifeline, and that shows that the person is independent, the person has their own ideas, own thoughts, but it's not too independent, so the person is still attached with their family, and there's a strong attachment with the family due to this Mars line, which is very extremely strong and dark at the start of the lifeline. So that shows that the person they're close to either one or both of their parents, especially their mother. So she must be very close to her mother. And then we also see that the lifeline itself is very strong. There's an island here on the lifeline, so she has to be taking care of her health around in the 50s. There will be some health problems, so she should take care of that. And then we also look at the fingers. If you see, they are very knotted. There's prominent knots in them, so she thinks a lot before making a decision. She analyzes the pros and cons of everything, so that's very good. One very bad thing is that the Apollo finger is bent. Now when the Apollo finger is bent, Apollo finger stands for fame, right? So she might do outrageous things, try to do like she did, like forge her documents to appear as a billionaire or something, like to do illegal stuff in the name of fame. So that is one aspect of her life she has to control, and we have to see if she controls that, because the heart line is going upward. So people who have the heart line going upward, they usually don't have that much self-control as compared to people whose heart line is much straighter. And that too, I've noticed that her mother has a straighter heart line, and that she herself, if we look at the lines are not that strong, which show that she comes from a privileged background, rich background. So it would be actually easier to ascertain that she, without the parental success, without coming from money, she wouldn't have reached the heights she has reached now. But she is still smart. If you look at the headline, it's long, it's straightish, it's ending on the upper Mars. So when any line ends on the upper Mars, it shows the mental strength. So she's very mentally strong. She's very mentally capable, and she, with the long headline, this means she can benefit from many things like clothing lines, fragrance lines, and reality TV shows. And like the longer the headline, the more the interests of the person. So she has many interests, and she can capitalize on them. And we also see the thumb is very excellent. The thumb is reaching here, so it's normal, it's not too long. So she is not a leader and not a follower, she's something in between. And we also see that the thumb is vase shaped. So when the thumb is vase shaped, this means that the person has the gift of the gab. They're very diplomatic and they don't rub you the wrong way. So the dweller mounts are Moon, which is her creativity, Jupiter, which is her ambition, and Apollo, which gives her looks, gives her artistic sense, and Venus as well, which also gives her her looks and love of glamour and being in the glamour industry. And if you see the fingers, they are arranged on the balanced arc besides the pinky finger, which is a bit low set but still long. So the pinky finger being low set means some self-esteem issues in the early part of life, like some shyness and not being able to live up to the parents in her own head, but in the childhood. And the fingertips are pointed, which shows an idealistic outlook. So she might be very picky when it comes to choosing partners, but due to the heart line starting from between the two fingers, she in the end picks good partners, but she might be nitpicky. And the heart line is away from the fingers. That means that she doesn't get close to people as easily, although she can be social when she wants to, but inside she's a bit more of an introvert than an extrovert, due to the headline also being close to the lifeline. So that is all for Kylie Jenner's palm reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I really enjoyed making this video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Goodbye.